Let's go for another round. Trapper Down, CTE, the affiliates.
Y'all ready?
Gangsta Brazil.
Y'all niggas didn't believe us.
Turn the lights down.
We had a goal in mind. Set the streets on fire. Think we accomplished that.
Gangsta Brazil.
Here I stand, a grown-ass man, all by myself, a grown-ass man. A young nigga with some grown-ass plans, but don't point fingers, you don't know that man. You don't know it's hard, you don't know it's pain. You ain't looking through that scope, you don't know it's aim. Minus all the videos, stickers, and flyers. Most of these rappers are
Gangsta Brazil.
We make quality street music. Something you can ride to.
Trendsetter.
I don't care what you represent.
Gangsta Grill,
Gangsta Brazil.
Here I stand, a grown-ass man, all by myself, a grown-ass man. A young nigga with some grown-ass plans, but don't point fingers, you don't know that man. You don't know it's hard, you don't know it's pain. You ain't looking through that scope, you don't know it's aim. Minus all the videos, stickers, and flyers. Most of these rappers are compulsive liars. They can't help it, they need some help. Tell me what kind of nigga tell lies to self, then turn around and tell them same lies to his fans. Disney World niggas and
Gangsta Brazil.
I came to wake you niggas up, you must be dreaming. Shit ain't adding up, you ain't what you seeming. Get niggas out of order like soda machines. It's easy to keep it colder like soda machines. You ain't never seen them pies. I'm popping so much white, it'll hurt your eyes. I really lived it, man. Counted so much paper, it'll hurt your hands. From the trunks of the rental to the Greyhound bus, same old shit, an adrenaline rush. I try to tell the people that the streets was watching. Same time, be safe, cause them people's watching. 200,000 mixtapes later, from the streets of the chat to the hoods of the Decatur. Same young nigga made a killing with the snow. Turned right around and made a killing with the flow. Whole city at my show, they recite my words. I guess they like the way that I recite them birds. Probably go to jail for some of the shit I said. Realest nigga ever done it, breathing the dead. Let's get it. 2 record deals, radio still won't play me, but I don't give a fuck, cause the streets that made me. Said I was affiliated with all the gangsters and killers. Fuck what I was gonna do, turn my back on my niggas. Man, I can't slow down, that's close to stopping. Got everybody asking when the album drop. The hottest nigga in the city with no radio play. When Let's Get It drop, we see what you niggas say. Trap or die, nigga.
Lord, let me forgive, never let me forget. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You won't beef with the king, what is you gonna do? We back. Thank God it's Freeday edition, early bird special, man. Coming to you live and direct. This is ConeHead, the host of this podcast. Here it tells the ConeHead. Thank y'all for listening and tuning in. This is episode 256, and we want to talk about slow and steady wins. I just been up all morning just thinking about, my life and, where the trajectory is headed for the future. I dealt with a lot in my past, and, at times it's been very, very difficult. And then at times it's been a little bit okay. Never had an easy road, but, hopefully, Lord, will let the rest of my days on earth be easy, peasy, slow, steady, and we win. I was actually talking to God this morning just about everything that I desire and everything that I want to accomplish in life. And I just asked Him to give me the time to do these things, because we never know when our time is up. A friend of mine, shout out to Stephanie, one of her friends from, back in childhood, I think her sister, that was her sister's ex-boyfriend or something, man got so stressed out to the point he ended up having a heart attack and passed away. And so when I hear things like that, it kind of just not put me in a funky mood, but it just show you, like, you don't know how things are gonna be. You know, when you wake up, you don't know if you're gonna see the evening or you're gonna see the night or the rest of the morning. You just don't know. And I'm not trying to bring nobody down or have nobody disappointed or discouraged. It's just it's life. But slow and steady wins every time. Like, I've been taking my time. I've been patient. I've been diligently waiting. I've been inspired. I've been uplifted. Like, the consultation was just like amazing that we had last week. Me and my homeboy Will. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Stick to the Script. Shout out to Soul, the wife. Shout out to cousin Nita. We having a big family event coming up next week with my grand auntie Eleanor. Shout out to grand auntie Eleanor. My grandma's sister, and she's 95, I think. So instead of everybody going to Miami to travel to spend time with her, they're bringing her up here. And I just got a long list of everything, celebrating auntie. I'm the newest, the kind of like say the new addition to the family, because I haven't met all my family members on my dad's side. Rest in peace to Pops, and rest in peace to the gangster, Greg Muntz Sr. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, slow and steady wins, man. If you continue to jot down your path and wake up every day with a mission and a purpose, and you get at it. Every little bit helps. Every small victory is a victory. And that's what I have to understand sometimes. Because sometimes I'm so, when you're used to just getting things your way and doing things your way and having things your way and being able to just, okay, let me grab. Let me go cop. Let me buy. You have visions and you see these things, and it's just like, okay, it just comes. And when it doesn't go that way when it doesn't come up that way, it's a little difficult to kind of like to be patient. Patience is a virtue, but also you have to understand you have to move when it's time to move. And for me, lately things have been slow, which is necessary, and I'm seeing that if I keep it at a decent pace where I'm waking up in the morning, I'm taking care of what I need to take care of in the morning, I'll be consistent watching what I need to watch, checking and researching what I need to research, putting my energy into what I'm doing. It slowly starts to evolve. I'm so thankful. Like I'm trying to be more consistent by doing the podcast at a certain time every morning, getting it out the way. Then I can go for my morning walk and get that out the way. And then when I come back, I either cook breakfast or eat breakfast. And my dudes come home, they be ready for it. She can eat, enjoy her breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Go to bed, and she work overnight or whatever, and that's cool. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I just do my best to be consistent, but I also pace myself. And that's why the slow and steady is necessary, because you don't want to move too fast, because when you're moving fast, sometimes you overlook things. And you have to be basically have a head on a swivel and be alert at all times, because you never know. What you need and what you're looking for, you might pass right by it just simply because you're rushing. And so I'm learning to pace myself. I'm learning to take time. See, back in the day when I was younger, I was able to move fast like that. I was able to juke and, do the Sammy Davis juke and slide, James Brown, Michael Jackson moonwalk shit. But the wiser I get and the older I get, I'm realizing like I gotta do things different. I can't continue to lead that way. I have to lead in a different way. Like I had to change my mindset. I had to tell myself like Rome wasn't built in a day, and that's a true statement, because I be ready to get at that shit like ASAP. Like, let's go. And sometimes God be like, nah, my son, chill. Just take it all in. And I guess the reason why, this episode is coming to light is because he wants us to enjoy the journey of where we're headed. If we speed and rush things, we miss all the things, the intangibles that he's trying to teach us and show us about going through the process of your journey. If you stay to trust the process and you stay the course, you'll get victorious in the end. And so for me, it's just more or less, I just have to continue to take it one step at a time. I mean, and it's not easy, because when you're used to, like I said, when you're used to having your way, doing things your way, getting what you want, having what you want, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever you want to do when you want to, it's a little hard to go back to when you was younger and you had to do things a certain way, you know. But I appreciate the journey. I appreciate the intangibles that God is showing me to appreciate, to value, to take into consideration. Like, yeah, this is what you need. This is what's necessary. Because this venture that I'm working on, I'm ready for it to just really just jump. And I'm like, ooh, I'm not impatient. I'm just ready for it to come to fruition so we can just do more, show more, and experience more. And this is something that, you know, I know God is investing in, because everything that we've been doing, God has been blessing. And that's the thing. That's how you know you're on the right path. And when you have opposition and resistance, when it comes to the opposition, that lets you know you're on the right path. You're on the right journey. And so that's the thing, like, just to make sure that I'm on the right journey, that I'm doing what's necessary, that I make sure that everything that I do is a benefit to the progress of the venture that we're on. And so for me, it's just more or less pacing myself. And like Jordan Sparks said, that song, one step at a time. And it's just like no need to rush. So taking the time and getting myself together, taking my time, and make sure I don't overlook nothing, make sure I don't leave nothing on the table, you know, because that's easy to do when you so anxious, and which it says in the Bible, be anxious for nothing. Like, we have to learn how to just control ourselves, keep ourselves cool, calm, and collected, and move at a snail's pace. Because even the tortoise win the race, you know. The rabbit was so fast, the hare speed past every time, but the tortoise had a steady pace. He kept going. The rabbit, the hare was so far ahead in the race that he was like, fuck it, I'm finna lay down and take a nap. I'm finna chill for a minute. I got time. That slow motherfucker ain't. And then when you least expect it, he done passed the tortoise. He done passed the hare. The hare the tortoise so far ahead that the rabbit trying to hurry up and catch up. And he ended up missing out on opportunity to win the race, because he went so far ahead that he overlooked the intangibles. He missed out on certain things. If he would have just kept it at a steady pace, he wouldn't have tired himself out, and then he wouldn't have never needed that nap. But moving so fast, you miss a lot of shit, and then you don't be prepared for the unexpected when life might throw you a curveball. And you have to be aware of those things, because life can switch on a dime, like out of nowhere. It's almost like a point guard with a mean crossover. That boy can change that pivot foot and change that stop on the dime and cut back so hard, and you'll be stumbling going there in the bleachers and shit with the fans. So you have to use that analogy, slow and steady wins, because like I say, the tortoise and the hare, that was the children's story, and I use that as a metaphor, because if you pace yourself, you can see everything that's around you. But if you speed and run and go fast and try to be ahead, you'll miss out on the journey. You'll miss out on everything that God wants you to see. But like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hood Tales with ConeHead. Hit the notification bell. Get all the notifications of all the latest and greatest episodes. Go on Spreaker.com, the podcast app. Type in Hood Tales with ConeHead, and you definitely get the best. With that being said, see y'all next week.